Welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Marna Whittington. As the chairperson of the Budget Committee of the Board of Trustees, I would like to welcome you to today's public meeting of the Budget Committee. This meeting has been duly advertised as a public meeting in accordance with the Sunshine Act and is therefore open to members of the public as observers. A quorum is present for the transaction of business. Participation in the meeting is limited to members of the Budget Committee and those the committee has invited in advance to take part. Due to the restrictions in place in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, this meeting is being streamed on YouTube and is also being recorded. The recording will be made available via the Board of Trustees website at a later date. As was announced, a quorum of voting members of the Budget Committee is present for the transaction of business today. There is one action item before the committee, which relates to the recommendation to change the board-designated restriction on the Helen Clay Frick Quasi-Endowment Fund. A copy of this resolution was circulated to the committee in advance of today's meeting. At this time, I would like to call upon Chris Davitt, Senior Vice Chancellor for Philanthropic and Alumni Engagement, to provide an overview of the resolution.
Thank you. I am requesting the committee's approval to expand the board designated restriction on one quasi-endowment fund. And this dates back to a gift to the university made in 1937 by Helen Clay Frick. This gift was made with no restrictions by the donor, but in 1953, Chancellor Fitzgerald directed the gift to the Department of Fine Arts. And then in 1972, the investment committee approved to have this fund be a quasi-endowment fund with the income to be used for collection development for the Fine Arts Library. The university no longer needs funds for collection development specifically and is requesting that the board designated restriction be expanded for general use for the Fine Arts Library. The background statement and the resolution are included in your meeting materials, and I very much, especially on behalf of the library, appreciate your consideration of this request.
Thank you, Chris, for providing the overview. May I have a motion and a second to approve the resolution to change the board designated restriction on the Helen Clay Frick Quasi-Endowment Fund?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. The resolution is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Is there any new business to be brought before this committee today? If not, this public meeting of the Budget Committee is